March 8th is International Women's Day, a global day of action toward gender parity and a day to recognize the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women around the world and close to home. The library is highlighting books and resources in celebration of International Women's Day. Can you tell me about what's available here?
I have so many favorites amongst these, honestly, but one of my absolute favorites is Fresh Banana Leaves by Jessica Hernandez, which is about the healing of landscapes through Indigenous science. We have both print books and ebooks, so you'll also find a lot of broad handbooks that can be used for research in our programs, a lot of handbooks that show off multiple perspectives in equality and inclusion. In addition to resources for faculty and staff, we also have resources that are written by faculty and staff, which is great because I love all of the research that our students do. There's so many great ones, but two that I want to highlight are an intercultural communication thesis on Beyonce's album Lemonade and how it empowers 15 to 19-year-old girls. And then we also had a leadership student write on the Kwakwaka'wakw women in governance and leadership. So that's just a taste of what you'll find.
Fantastic. Now, I understand there's plenty more to discover in the International Women's Day online display. Are there any little-known resources that you can tell us about?
Yes, absolutely. So one of the things that people don't often realize about the library is that we don't just collect books. We also have other formats for people to explore. We've got a lot of audiovisual resources, and we actually license a lot of streaming databases. So you can watch movies through Royal Roads University. Some of the ones that we've highlighted for International Women's Day are I Am Greta, which follows the life of Greta Thunberg, and then On the Basis of Sex, which was the biopic about Ruth Bader Ginsburg's life.
Recognizing the value of diverse perspectives in academia, how does the library help amplify scholarly work from voices that might not be heard from as much?
I'm so glad that you asked this question, Veronica. It's an issue that's really near and dear to my heart and to the hearts of many of those in the library. One of the things that we've been trying to do lately is really highlight to students the importance of critically evaluating your resources. So not only whether a resource is credible and how to evaluate that, but also kind of the systems of power that bring those voices to you. So we'll talk a lot in our instruction sessions about the peer review process and the way that that's set up maybe to privilege white and Western voices over marginalized scholars, scholars from the Global South, scholars of color, and just talk about the inherent flaws in that process and how it can be made better. Another way is we have a faculty and staff newsletter in which we really try to highlight current issues in scholarly communication and data services, which are the two areas that the librarians represent in their specific subject areas. And a lot of that has to do with one aspect or another of equity issues. We also order lots of books. We're always ordering, always collecting. So you'll see in our new books display here, we have books that deal with equity, equality. There's currently a lot on display about women and education. Some favorites are Bad Feminist and Educated by Tara Westover. And also just to lead out, like we're always available to help you. We're a team dedicated to making sure that we can make resources available to folks. So please, come on and stop by and ask us a question. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much, Amber, and a big thank you to the vibrant community of women scholars, students, researchers, activists, and staff, and alumni at Royal Roads. You are truly valued and make our community and our world a better place. Happy International Women's Day. Well done.
You did so well.
Well done. Thank you, Amber.